Hello, welcome to my channel, Autumn and the Mage. This is a general reading in regards to love for Aquarius. It is general, so it might not resonate for you. If it does, I'd love to hear about it. If you could like the video or post a comment below, that would be awesome. I'd love to hear how it resonates for you. If it doesn't, or if some portion of the reading doesn't resonate for you, that's okay. Don't try to force it though. Just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. We're beginning first with the Queen of the Moon Oracle deck here. We're going to see if we can get overall energy for the connection between you and whoever you're connecting with, Aquarius. Can we please get a card for the overall energy of the connection, please, between Aquarius and the person they are connecting with? Okay, we got card number 13, which says will. I'm going to hold this up for you. Waxing Gibbous 4. Will, card number 13. Well, in tarot, card number 13 is the death card, right? Which is Scorpio energy, which is why I mention it. This energy doesn't have anything to do with death. This actually is more a card of manifestation. But also, it speaks about how we have control of our own lives and control of our own actions, but we shouldn't try to control another's. If there's something that we want to happen, we need to find a way to focus on ourselves, like to redirect it towards ourselves and not on another person. For example, if you are in a relationship where you've parted, okay, there was a breakup of some kind, you wouldn't you wouldn't want to use your will to, like, or manifestation, your ability to manifest, to try and control that person to return them to you. For whatever reason they are separated from you, that still exists, and so you don't want to try and control them back to you. This talks about focusing instead on being with the right person. And then if that person is the right person, they will naturally come back to you if you're focusing on the right thing. And so it talks about the ability that you have to manifest basically by using your will and by focusing your will, and encourages you not to try and control anybody else's will. So I'm not sure how that resonates for you. Maybe there's something that you want in this connection and it's not happening, in which case you're being encouraged with that card there to look back at yourself, and re-examine what it is that you want, and maybe like adjust your thinking so that it's something that you can focus on creating in your life instead of hoping or trying to change somebody else's view. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. But anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at the tarot now. We're going to draw 3 cards for how the person you're connecting with feels about you. And then we're going to take a look at most likely future energy for the two of you, okay? So right now we're going to get 3 cards for how does this person feel about Aquarius. Queen of Wands, that's fire energy, so that's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But the Queen of Wands is someone who's very attractive, very alluring. So either you make this person feel very attractive, you make them feel beautiful and magnetic and desirable, or likely they feel that way about you as well. It's probably a mutual feeling. 7 of Pentacles, which talks about kind of taking a moment to evaluate, to look at where you've invested yourself. And it's sort of a waiting card. It's a patient and thoughtful kind of energy. And then the King of Pentacles, that's interesting. The King of Pentacles that energy is very protective. It's very nurturing. It's like, I want to take care of you, because I care about you and I want to make sure that you're okay. It's kind of, it's not necessarily father-like energy, but it is sort of, like a nurturing and caring and provide for you kind of energy. It's also kind of husband energy, but male or female, it doesn't matter. This is just kind of, I want to take care of you and be committed to you. It's really, really great. All of this energy here is good. As far as feelings go, like I said, we're going to clarify them. Let's take a look at possible future energy for this connection between Aquarius and the person they are connecting with. I'm trying to remember last week's reading for you, Aquarius. I think it was a friend, wasn't it, that was opening up to the idea. So this might not be the same person. Like if you resonated with last week's reading, this might not resonate for you, but it might. You might also have more than one person in your, sometimes we have little connections with multiple people. Maybe that's happening for you, but future energy, we're going to draw 3 cards, but the first card here is the moon, which is indicating that something isn't what it looks like, or isn't what you think it might be, or something might be hidden. We also get the 10 of Pentacles. That's really great energy. This is commitment and stability, and this is like a family card and I don't know. I look at it as a marriage card because it talks about commitment, like big commitments. This is having everything that you need and want with somebody else. So we got 2 more cards here. So we got the 2 of Swords, which is a card of indecision, but it's kind of obstinate indecision because they're refusing to look at the situation. They're wearing a blindfold, which they could easily take off, but they're not because they don't want to look at the situation. So there's some kind of choice here that needs to be made that somebody doesn't want to make, or doesn't want to even look at, doesn't want to acknowledge exists. And then the last card we get, which is the Page of Cups, which could be an apology. Pages represent messages sometimes, and cups represent emotions. Sometimes this is an apology. Sometimes this is a sweet form, like a little expression of affection, like I think you're real cute, like it's kind of like crush energy, having a crush on someone, if you can picture what that's like, or imagine, when you have a crush on someone and the way that you behave when you feel that crush, that's what kind of energy the Page of Cups has when he's not apologizing for something. So we are going to go ahead and clarify those with my little tiny Everyday Witch Tarot. I'm going to start here with how they feel about you with the Queen of Wands, which again is just very attractive, very attracted energy, very magnetic. I feel like they find you attractive. They want you light the fires, and also it's possible, like I said, that you make them feel like they're beautiful or handsome, which however it applies for you. Again, the gender on the card is not important. Queen of Wands, can you please clarify the Queen of Wands? We get the 3 of Pentacles, which is about building something together, starting a project and working towards something, working towards building something. And I mean, maybe this is working towards building something in a physical way, tied to the Queen of Wands. That may be the case, or it may be like the three of Pentacles is a friendship card for me, which might just indicate, again, if you did resonate with last week's reading, that maybe you're dealing with a friend who's attracted to you with the 3 of Pentacles. Of course, that won't apply for everyone, but let's take a look at the 7 of Pentacles. Can you clarify the 7 of Pentacles? This is them really taking a moment. They're thinking about where they've invested and what they hope for the future, what they hope to come out of those investments, Let's see here. I saw a card flip. I did. Where are you? There you are. The Hermit. That's funny. Hermit is also very thoughtful energy, retreating within and looking at that star within us that guides us and focusing on what it is we hope for and what we want and what aligns with our our inner passions and goals and that star, So yeah, right at this moment, they're feeling very thoughtful about you and but also very attracted to you. And with this King of Pentacles, really wanting to provide for you, wanting to nurture you, wanting to help you become all that you want to become, or help you achieve all that you want to achieve with that King of Pentacles there. Can we clarify the King of Pentacles? We get the Ace of Cups, which is a new beginning in love. Aces represent new beginnings, cups represent emotions, and this is a new beginning. They want to start fresh in love. And what came with that is this Ten of Pentacles, which is in that future energy here. This is that family unit. This is commitment and stability. This is his kingdom. This King of Pentacles, this Ten of Pentacles, that's his kingdom. All that he has, all that he possesses, all that he is able to manipulate and control and nurture. It's all of that mixed together. So that's really, really great energy. What they feel towards you is very positive and very forward thinking. With this card here, they're thinking about the future, where they've invested, but also where they're headed. And the King of Pentacles with the Ten of Pentacles here, that's all really future energy, commitment and stability. It's really great. But let's go ahead and look at the possible future here with the Moon, which again could be something that isn't what it seems, or excuse me, so sorry. Something that isn't what it seems, or something that is hidden that's going to come out. Did the Moon seriously clarify the Moon? It did. Which may mean that we're not able to, Spirit might not want us to see what this is exactly. Well, I'm going to pause for a drink. Sorry, I was having a difficult time speaking just then, but which might mean that this is something that needs to be said. I don't know. It may be that it's something that needs to be said, and it's not being said. There's definitely something here that is, I hate when there isn't an answer, right? The Moon card, but we just get the Moon. So it might be fears. It might be fears that haven't been brought forward. Oh, this is so cute, because which isn't a fear, but I don't even know if you'll be able to see this. But this is like a little house cat, but when he looks at his reflection in the water, he's like a panther. It's cute. I don't know, maybe that stands out for you, but this is about things being other than what they seem, which may be greater than, because the cat sees itself as a panther, but it's less than a panther. But yes, I'm sorry that we're not getting more clarification on it, but something here isn't what it seems, or like I said, there may be fears that need to be spoken about or brought to the surface. Wow, I didn't want to shuffle. Okay, let's clarify this Ten of Pentacles here. Please clarify the Ten of Pentacles for us. Ten of Pentacles doesn't really need much clarification, but we will clarify, possibly. Sometimes when I think to myself that doesn't need clarification, then I don't get a card. But here we go. Oh, Ten of Cups and Seven of Wands. That is really great. Ten of Cups, of course, is also kind of feeling at home with someone. It's that kind of home energy, but emotionally speaking, feeling like you can express what you want, how you feel, and they're going to express how they feel. And it's a very safe and loving kind of situation and environment. And to get the Seven of Wands with that's protective energy, which this King of Pentacles and his kingdom, that's very protective. He's very protective of it. He wants to, so this is coming out as somebody who they feel that commitment, but also It's very important to them, and they're going to defend it. They're going to protect it and stand up for it. It's really great energy there. I feel a little bit like the moon card here and this two of swords here. It indicates that there's like a little bit of trouble coming this way, but not something really big. And either both of you, or at least this person, feels very stubborn about this connection. Pentacles are very stubborn energy, earth energy there. I don't know if I said that. This is earth energy, so that's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So you might be dealing with one of those signs, but it is very stubborn energy and very protective. So they're not letting go. They're going to hold on tightly, one or both of you in this connection. Can we get the Two of Swords, please? Can you clarify this decision we don't want to see? Two of Swords, please. Okay. We start with the Six of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Four of Wands. The Six of Swords is about, it's about moving to calmer waters. I'm sorry, I haven't really looked at this image very much. They're walking. Normally the Six of Swords is inside a boat, and the Six Swords are guiding the boat towards a calmer sort of water. There's someone there who's like the driver of the boat, the captain or whatever. It's a little boat, so I don't know if you say captain in that situation. It's like a fishing boat, but anyway, the boat is moving across the water, and it's moving out of like crazy kind of chaotic water into really calm and smooth water. And water represents our emotions, and so the card is about using that truth and logic to kind of push yourselves into a calmer situation. But in this card, it's like she's helping them escape into the night. You see this? Let's see here if I can change the focus. Hold on. Oh. Here. Let's put it up real close. Maybe? Aha! See, she kind of looks like she's helping them escape in the night. She's got all these swords, and she's looking back like she's trying to protect them. And I don't know, I'm just really picking up this protection energy here. So yeah, but the Six of Swords is about moving to a safer, calmer, more stable place, okay? And then we get the Queen of Pentacles, which they're coming out with this King of Pentacles energy, and his partner is the Queen of Pentacles. So this is like a divine pairing here with the King and the Queen of Pentacles both showing up. But the Queen of Pentacles is also like a motherly kind of energy, very nurturing. Like I said, it's that pentacle energy, so it's commitment and nurture, and a little more heavy on the nurturing with the Queen here, but it's really about being his partner, okay? And then we have the Four of Wands, which is, this is a celebration. This card here, okay, is the Seven of Pentacles is thoughtful, looking back at what you accomplished and hopeful for what it's going to become. Like, I invested in all of this and I want it to become this over here. And with the Four of Wands, it's very similar, only it's a celebration. And in this celebration, we're celebrating all that we have accomplished, all that we have built, and we're looking towards the future at all that we will grow from that. It's more of a unit as opposed to an individual person. This is often considered a marriage card because at a wedding, when you think about a wedding, we're there celebrating what we've built. We've met someone, we've fallen in love with them, we've spent time with them and gone through trials with them, and now we're at this point where we're celebrating all of that we shared together. And all of what we hope to become, all that we hope to build together. And that's what this card represents. And so this decision that someone isn't looking at, it may be that they're not looking at it because they feel very protective of this partner and this future, this hope that they have, the celebration and hope that they have. I don't think that this has to do necessarily with the question. I think that there's just a lot of protective energy coming across here. Like someone just, and you know what, when we look at that will, like someone really wants something to go a specific way. They're very focused on that. And so there's a lot of shields. Like, I'm going to shield you from this. I'm going to shield you from that. I'm going to shield us from this. I'm going to shield it all because this means a lot to me and I need to protect it. Okay. Let's go ahead and take a look at that Page of Cups. Please clarify. Page of Cups. We get the Eight of Pentacles, which is working hard towards something. In the Eight of Pentacles, it's often considered a work card because the person is, they're making something and then they make it again and they make it again because they're trying to make it better every time. They're trying to get better at it. So it's about perfecting something, doing something over and over until you get it right. And so maybe something, maybe this is an apology in regards to work, but I don't read it that way. I read this very much in regards to this connection. And I think that this is just possibly an offer to commit to continue. Like, if something has gone wrong, then I'm sorry that it went wrong, but I'm going to try again and I'm going to do better this time. I'm going to continue to try and get it right. Okay. Sort of energy here with this. I do think it's more like not exactly an apology, a sort of an apology, but also kind of a just, I want to keep trying, you know. Uh, 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 so in a way, an apology kind of, but also a message of affection and love, you know, if that makes sense. I hope it does. I was just looking at the bottom of the deck there. We have the Four of Wands at the bottom of this deck. I didn't notice that before, but this is what they're fighting to protect here. But also with the Four of Wands, we get the Seven of Cups, which is about confusion and choices, because in the Seven of Cups, we have all of these choices here. And we don't know what to do. And sometimes what that is, it's funny because this is a card of indecision. And anyway, next to it, we get the Empress, which is another card for like our perfect partner. Okay. Because if you think about the major arcana, the Emperor and the Empress, they're, you know, wow, did the words just leave my mind? But they're like they're the divine couple, basically. And so the Empress represents our other half, our perfect partner. And anyway, there's something here about this celebration, okay, choices and our perfect partner. And I don't think there's a choice in who that perfect partner is. I think this choice has something to do with something else. It just affects this person, which I think is you in this reading here. But anyway, this is just underlying energy. It's just what's under the deck. But let's go ahead now and get a oracle message for you, advice for Aquarius in regards to this connection. I want to say thank you for watching this video. I really do appreciate it. I hope that it's resonated for you and that you like it. If you do, I'd love to hear about it. You could post a comment, like I said, or like the video. That would be really awesome. I also provide my email address if you prefer a private conversation. You're welcome to do that. Can I please get a message for Aquarius in regards to this connection? So maybe it's not you enforcing your will. Maybe it's them enforcing theirs. With that will card up there, there's just a lot of energy here of like, it's not, I almost want to say control, but not controlling, just like really trying to manage the situation to, I don't know, keep everything where they want it. We get two cards here. 46, we share one heart. And card number 36, only now is real. Interesting messages. I'm going to read them from the book in case you are curious what they say. 46, we share one heart. We live billions of separate lives, but we share one heart. Do you feel the world around you begin to awaken? Are you anticipating the evolution of humankind? Oh, that's a heavy one. There's a quickening that you feel deep within your soul, an inward expansion, a soaring sensation, an awakening of powers too profound for words. You feel this shift because you're an usher of a new era. You've answered the call and now you await your assignment. This card reminds you that your only task is to connect to your heart. For your heart is the gateway through which you connect to all. You are not a drop in a sea of billions. You are the entirety of all distilled into a drop. Well, that's interesting. You are, and actually this is very Aquarius energy. Aquarius is, you guys are very, you think about everybody, you really do. And you're concerned for everybody. It's really, you're wonderful people, Aquarius. It says, open your heart today and do this every day. Remove all barriers you've built around your heart. Your task is to allow the free flow of love through your own heart alone. For when you achieve this, the clarity of your love bursts open the hearts of those around you. This is how we become that which we are meant to be. This is how you usher in a new era of peace. And so this kind of talks about leading by example, sort of, with your heart. You know, when we open ourselves, when we make ourselves vulnerable, we that just creates this really powerful and moving energy. If you think about people who talk about something they really love, they're really passionate about, they captivate people because they glow when they're talking about it. And anyway, this is about opening yourself up, you know, and you are, so basically the message is saying here that you're supposed to do this. Open your heart and let it shine, and then you will inspire those around you. And in regards to this connection, maybe that's something that you can do to help this person who is really concerned about protecting this connection. Open your heart to them and that let them, it's not that, because there's a lot of love behind what's happening here, but like not a lot of it is like, we didn't get a lot of cups cards here, you know what I'm saying? We got this 10 of cups, but there isn't a lot of like opening of the heart happening here. There's a lot of protected energy here, protective energy. So perhaps this will help them open up and like not worry so much. I don't know, but take that how it resonates for you. We're going to read Only Now is Real, 36. The past is gone and the future does not exist. The only thing real is this moment. That's funny. Do you find it difficult to stay present in this moment? Do you spend most of your days regretting the past and feeling anxious about the future? You've allowed yourself to fixate on what was and what hasn't yet to come. You've tuned out the voice of inspiration with your fears. You've stood in the sun and seen only a fog of regret. This is how you've robbed yourself of your joy. This card reminds you that nothing real exists outside of this moment. The past and the future are nothing but fantasies. You are real only now. Fix your attention only on this moment today. Tune into your senses and come into your body fully. Feel the cloth of your garment against your skin. Notice the scent of the room you're in. Listen for the silence suspended between your thoughts and taste the gentle brush of your breath on your lips. As you come into the ever-expanding now, notice the subtle tingle of your own powerful vibration reverberating through your body. This electric aliveness is who you really are. You are pure positive energy of creation, and you are assessed only in the now. I feel like this might be actually directed more at the crosswatcher, but take the whole entire reading as it resonates. Maybe this whole thing, you really resonated with it more, like it's your energy and not the person you're connecting with. Sometimes that happens. So, I mean, take it how it resonates for you. But I feel like this is like, don't focus on those fears. You know, whatever it is that you're not looking at, whatever it is that you're afraid of, all of these things, don't focus on that energy. Focus on enjoying this moment that we're in, because really this is the moment right now. This is it. You know, we're not guaranteed any kind of future, and our past has already happened. It's already happened, and we should not allow it to control what is happening in this moment. This moment right now is its own, and it deserves to be given like the space to be what it is. Don't enforce like previous pain or guilt or whatever on this moment, because this moment is yours. And yeah, anyway, I hope you enjoyed the reading. Thank you so much for watching it. I really enjoyed it. It looks very, I kind of like all this protective energy. So, but yeah, thank you for watching it. I hope it resonated. If it did, I'd love to hear about it. Please remember to move forward with positive thoughts and positive words and generosity and gratitude, because when we put all of that out, that's what we draw back in. So good luck to you, Aquarius. Thank you so much for watching this. I hope you have a beautiful day, and I see you back here again in the future. Bye.